Hi Scorpios, welcome to Barefoot Mama Intuitive Reading. It's March 1st, but whenever you come across this reading, it's for you. These are timeless messages and Spirit speaks through timeless symbols. If you want to enter to win a free reading, put free reading in the comments. I will do that drawing on 3/23/24. I had a download coming through today that I just wanted to mention before we open the reading. They're usually relevant to the subject matter. So I heard a lightning struck in this crazy storm that we're having right now, like really close to my house when I got out of my car. And then the thunder rolled and rolled and it just kept going, and I was like really appreciating the noise of it. And there was just hail for a little while, and the hail like turned off like as soon as I walked out, and then turned back on as soon as I got on my porch. And it was like, it's the kind of weather you don't want to be out in because it's dangerous, but it's the kind of weather you can appreciate. And then I was listening to another reader. Her channel name is Messages from the Waters, and she talked about Oya, the goddess of lightning and thunder and storms, and talked about cloud cover and how Oya had like redirected a spell. So it was just a really interesting synchronicity, and I wanted to mention it. Anybody working with Oya or like spells, or living in a place where there's a lot of cloud cover or a rainstorm going on, maybe that's relevant to you. Anyway, let's get started. There was definitely more to that download. And it's about how there's a big difference between knowing in your mind that the other side is real, or that what you believe spiritually makes sense to you, and there's an entirely different feeling of encountering the other side or the supernatural. So I'm really interested to see what comes out in this reading. Let's see, we'll just start with tarot. No, the Lenormand deck. Archangel Michael, please protect this reading. Send any negative energy back to sender, transmuted tenfold for the greatest good of all. Amen. Spirit, please protect this reading. Protect me as I read. Bring through the clearest messages for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know today? Your third eye might have a message. A man with a letter. The way that came out was your third eye might have a message. But this is a person with a message, a man with a message, or a love letter. He's waiting in the garden. So Spirit might have a love letter to deliver you in the garden. If you garden, your birthday might be the 28th of October. Or if you're a cross watcher, or you're watching for Scorpio placements and other signs, maybe it was just this 28th of February. The book. The 26th might have been significant. The rest is still unwritten by Pink is coming through. This is just the beginning of a new chapter in your life. I saw this woman, her TikTok name is Rebel, and she's a lawyer who is just so sassy. I love her humor. But she was talking about Mitch McConnell today, and how he was expressing how one of the things that is hardest to do in life is like admit that it's time to move on to a new chapter. And she just had this silly joke about being in the epilogues. If you haven't seen her and you like sassy lawyers, she's pretty interesting. The mouse reverse. Okay, I don't usually read these reverse. The moon. Okay, but we're gonna take a look here. Somebody has a letter or a love letter to deliver you. And it's been blocked by a rat. We have 23, 24, 26, 28, 32. Those could be years of your life or ages in your life that are relevant to this situation. Between the ages of 23 to 32. Or it's like on these specific years for you. When you were 23, 24, 26, 28, and 32. This could be somebody who comes in and out of your life in these intervals. We've had a lot of numbers coming through lately. This is interesting. So the rat is reversed. The number's 23, but of course it's reversed, so it looks like 32. 32 might mean something to you. Something's being revealed in the near future about a love story that's still unwritten. That's not what I was expecting to come out here today. Okay. The moon reverse. Okay. So whoever you're dealing with already knows. It's like there was a secret kept from you and this person. And whoever you're dealing with already knows. But it's like you have yet to figure it out. 5 of Wands. Okay, so I'm getting a pretty specific download, but this could be somebody that you're connected to, like, spiritually, or like married to in the 5D or something like that. This 5 of Wands is standing out to me as spiritual warfare. And like up until now, it's like even if you're a spiritual practitioner or you believe in God or Jesus or something like that. I had a conversation with my dad the other day, and he was talking about how like he's always believed in Jesus, but he's never really been like a spiritual person, and he felt this like he felt spirit. Like there's a totally different feeling when you are filled up by your connection with the divine versus knowing that there's something out there or suspecting there's something out there. Yeah, this is like you accepting the reality of spiritual warfare in a way that's allowing you to see that there's more work to do. And the reason it's related to your love life is because, first of all, that's been coming out in your readings. Like, whenever I've asked about love for you, it's like your love is to the divine right now. It's to commit yourself to the divine right now. And if there's a love in the 3D that like is part of you like magnetizing your energy, that's cool. But your focus right now is supposed to be in the 5D. Yeah. No rest for the wicked, I'm hearing. So you might be like tired. You might be feeling tired. You may also, you're being asked to like pray intentionally, like sit down, pray, and meditate and make space for that in your day. Because whoever is trying to mess with you, like we talked about, oh yeah, at the beginning of the reading, somebody sending you spells and her sending them back, is not resting. I'm gonna read this card. So the 9 of Wands reversed, right, is the wounded warrior, but it's like this person just wants to keep you down. I haven't worked with the Lenormand deck in a minute. 24. The heart, Jack of Hearts. A red heart appears in front of red roses and blue flowers. Love, romance, passion, relationship, self-love. New hopes, a flamboyant person only interested in fun. Okay. So you might be encountering somebody who's sending... Okay, I'm going to finish this out really quick. Hold on. Clarify. 10 of Pentacles reversed. With the moon. Something hidden to you. Also romance. Dreams, intuition, illusions, romance. Friendly, flirting, and affectionate person. There's something here for you right now, Scorpios, where like, because of the nature of this connection with this person in the 5D and what's going on there, connecting in the 3D would be detrimental to your material well-being, your mental well-being, and your spiritual and your recovery, your journey to like healing. Page of Pentacles reversed is this person. Guardian angel. I want to read about the book too. You have a temperance angel looking over you, but I don't always read this as the guardian angel. Yeah, there's some... Okay, occult wisdom. Yeah, this is black magic. Okay, black magic, a rat. This is people doing spell work over your heart, your love life. Maybe even like your physical heart. With the 9 of Wands here, the wounded warrior, like trying to actually like... I don't know, I was reading something about like maybe it was a Netflix documentary, but like the spy stuff that the CIA developed in the 70s, and it was crazy stuff, like a dragonfly, like an actual dragonfly that had like a spy cam on it in the 70s, right? And then this guy had like a cane, and the cane had like a little depository or like a little needle thing on the bottom, and it would inject like a lethal poison, so he could like literally just be walking down the street and like get close enough to hit somebody with this like lethal poison. And it was like some Netflix thing about spy ops in the 70s and CIA. But this is talking to me about some crazy like EMP, like electromagnetic. This is the kind of, sorry, frequencies or pulsars. This is the kind of stuff that people talk about when they talk about like being targeted individuals who are being like gang stalked. This is like people sending radio frequencies your way, or like electromagnetic frequencies to make your electromagnetic signals in your brain freak out so that you'll like have a heart attack or something. And Oya is looking over you, and you have a guardian angel. That's crazy. I don't like to say stuff like that on my tarot channel or to anybody in general, because the things we say we can manifest, right? But I've also never had like a download like that before that's that specific. And it's hard not to see occult wisdom knowledge reverse here with the rat in the walls, the spy, right? And then healthy competition, playful competition. These people see this as a game. And maybe you do too, or did. But like it's starting to affect you pretty heavily. And you're tired, and you're still not recovering from whatever's being sent your way. Whether that's evil eye or whatever, but it's literally affecting, it's come at you to affect all of these things. Your health, your wealth, and your happiness. The Hermit reversed. Potentially the people around you. This might be a Virgo who's being affected by these energies in your life. This might be you needing to like come out of isolation and just not wanting to. It may also be that you're not standing on the knowledge that is allowing you to survive in the spirit realm. It's like your doubts about the reality of that through maybe some sort of cognitive dissonance, wherein, again, it's like easy for you to believe in your mind, but like for you to actually experience something like spiritual warfare, or to like channel or receive messages or downloads or pray or meditate, for you to actually do those things is like, it proves to you that there's more to the spirit realm than just your mental belief. It actually, like, you might be very gifted, like you might be a very gifted seer, and it might actually like freak you out or make you uncomfortable. It could also just be something like you have a fear of facing your shadow, but I don't think that's the truth, because you're a Scorpio, and a lot of my Scorpios in this collective have been doing like nothing but shadow work. Today's the birthday of my channel. It's been a year since I started this channel. I've only been posting regularly since about June or July of last year, but happy birthday, Barefoot Mama. This is you, I think, Seven of Cups, realizing there's like way more going on than you thought. Specifically spiritually, all of these options. Ten of Swords. Interesting. Okay. What is this betrayal? Fishing? Catfishing? I don't know a lot about catfishing, but I do know that, like, there are catfishermen who use their hands, like their whole arms. I also know catfish have these, like, poisonous, I don't know if they're poisonous, but these spines behind their, like, fins. So you have to be careful when you're taking them out of the water not to get poked by their spines. But this Ten of Swords, Seven of Cups, and Page of Cups combination is making me think of catfishing. Somebody may have also, like, been sent to catfish you, like to tempt you or present options to you, or to like blind you to your options somehow, like confuse you. This person was here to confuse you. You've been betrayed, but you're here, you're ready to receive blessings because of it. You've experienced this ego death, the ending of this cycle of betrayal. And there's an apology coming in, or an offer of, like, an emotional offer from a King of Cups reversed. Why? It might be somebody coming in to talk to you about what they did to, like, undo you. What is this? Nine of Cups. The King of Wands reversed. Huh. Two reverse masculines. And a self-satisfied person. What? Ace of Cups. Okay. So I think that the person who's apologizing to you is recognizing the influence of some negative forces in their own life. And they've also, whatever occurred between you two has awakened you to the fact that there are really, like, spiritual, like, entities or forces, that spiritual warfare is like an actual thing that occurs in the ethers, and that it affects people. mentally, emotionally, physically. This person may have acted like out of character, or in a way that was just like more erratic, or more like, yeah, like cloudy than what you're used to. They literally came to like cloud your judgment. This Page of Cups is somebody who's not associated with these people and is coming to give you an apology. I don't know why I'm being drawn to take these past life cards out. This reading is bizarre. There's some weird stuff going on in here. What happened to your energies, Scorpio? It was like so good. Somebody's just like, no, Watcher or Guardian? Are you kidding me? Extraterrestrial, early Earth dweller, close encounter, off-worlder. I'm getting chills. And my eyes are wanting to like water, which happens. It's a weird thing that happens, but when somebody tells me a ghost story or a story about a close encounter that's like true for them, my eyes water. It's like, it's the strangest thing. Like, it's how I know. It's something I've kind of always had. Sibling, domestic abuse, agnostic or atheist, physical limitation, Northern Europe, fire, leadership, classical antiquity. Holy moly. So this person is not a person at all. This is an entity giving you information about a King of Cups reversed and a King of Wands reversed, and you feel self-satisfied with this new emotional beginning because you're being like proven correct somehow. That might be why EMPs was coming out and stuff, like all that weird stuff about the CIA. You might like have had or regularly have encounters with like extraterrestrials or the Watchers. I don't know if you've ever read the Book of Enoch or know anything about it, but the Watchers might be something to look into. You might have had an encounter with like the Watchers, like a really surreal understanding of like how we are being watched by beings. And again, to know that or to visualize that or to conceptualize that is very different than being inside that experience, right? So I'm hearing that whoever doubted you, holy moly, I can't even believe that came out. Whoever doubted you, I can believe it. That might be how you felt when you had this encounter. Whoever doubted you or moved against you or like Page of Pentacles reverse is confusing me in this situation, was not ready to hear the lessons that you had to offer or the knowledge that you had to offer. These people, I'm hearing, have and are having encounters similar to the ones that you had that may have like, it may not have looked pretty, is all I'm going to say. Page of Pentacles reversed and the Moon reversed. The Moon reversed can mean insanity, denial of truths, not listening to intuition. It can mean shadows coming up that like are unable to be integrated, which can cause encounters with like projections or hallucinations. That's the Moon reversed. So somebody might be sending you a letter about how they've been experiencing this. You may also have been experiencing stuff like this, Scorpio, and if so, like, my heart goes out to you. That's not, that's not light, you know? That's not an easy thing to deal with. These might be two people speaking up against you. But I think that these are two people who are experiencing something similar because you have a guardian angel, maybe multiple guardian angels. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, okay. So, the King of Pentacles has been coming out in your readings a lot. And the Two of Swords. These people might be experiencing encounters like the ones that you've encountered, and they might not know what to do about it. Because obviously they didn't believe you before. Or they did, and they chose to work with these people who were sending black magic your way. Or they were sort of maybe not necessarily believing, and so we're doing magic and like creating karmic like evil eyes and weird stuff being sent your way that they weren't even like aware of, and now they're experiencing the blowback from that in a very real way, and it's messing with them. These are two people specifically who were connected to you somehow at different times in your life. 23, 24, 26, 28, 32. Maybe people at those times in your life. Maybe you've had regular encounters with extraterrestrials during those ages. 5, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 5 years old, 6, 8, 10 years old. And then 23, 24, 26, 28, and 32. And so you're not the wounded warrior. You're realizing you're the King of fucking Pentacles because your blindfold is off. You're realizing this has all been true. These people need your help. These people might come to you for help, like, because they did not know what they were getting into. And they doubted you, and they thought you were crazy, and they were talking about you behind your back. And what they're dealing with in the spiritual realm right now that is affecting their 3D reality is like, it's taking them down, and you make it look like child's play. You're like, oh, that? Like, here's this ritual, here's this affirmation, here's this meditation, here's this healing, here's this deity you can pray to, here's, you know, like, how to just cleanse yourself, cleanse your energy. Like, you're a King of Pentacles, Scorpio. You're doing this with your eyes closed. This is a cool reading. Whoa. Thanks for being here, Scorpios. Thanks for this really cool reading. That's awesome. Okay. 10 of Pentacles reversed. The thing about the King of Pentacles, right, that's really standing out to me is that he's super grounded. And you have to be to manage energies like this. You have to be. Like, you must have a solid appreciation for the material world and be highly, highly grounded in your routines, your self-care, in order to open your mind up to encounters like these. In the Red Book, Carl Jung talks about encounters with he has all kinds of other books too, like the Black Books. He was super into the occult, but he talks about how encounters with the unconscious, they can border on madness. And one of the things that I like about Carl Jung is that he talks about anything that comes into your experience it's like a key for the archetypal energies that you're working to heal or to move through or to transmute. Everything in your reality is a projection of your own unconscious, or it's attracted by what it is that you're working through in your unconscious. And so remembering that when you're encountering something in the 5D that's like made its appearance in the 3D, like a hallucination or an extraterrestrial or some CIA gang stalking, like cane wielding motherfucker, this is all because of where you're resonating or how you're resonating. And it's all something that you're working through, most usually, and I'm not a psychologist here, but most often to avoid, like when you get to the point where you're dealing with feeling like a targeted individual or something, it's most often because you're avoiding a truth. The shadow is there because it's something we've avoided or suppressed. And I'm seeing, Scorpio, that you have mastered the navigation between this like subconscious and conscious reality or weaving of the tapestries, the loom. This has come out, I think this is the cycle you've been closing out, the world that keeps coming out. Like, it's you realizing like how powerful, how freaking powerful you are, and how grounded you are, and how you've made this look like child's play, because people who've come against you in the past they're needing your help. Okay. The Chariot reversed, the Ten of Pentacles reversed, with the Moon upright. Okay. So you're not romanticizing this in any way, Scorpio. You realize that it's a slow-moving process. Like, if you still have more work to do, right? And I'm sure you do. Especially if you're needing to help people, like, see or navigate through some ethereal stuff. You know, it's a slow-moving process to get grounded. And you know that, I think, you're understanding that taking your time is going to make for better results. Here's another way to look at this, though. If you're in your King of Pentacles energy, this could be your messenger. You're not in a hurry, so you send your Knight of Pentacles. If you were in a hurry, you'd be sending, you know, your Knight of Swords, or like messaging your King of Swords to send your Knight of Swords or something like that. But you're the Knight of you're sending your Knight of Pentacles. Like, yeah, he'll get there eventually. This could be how you're looking at helping these people. I don't know, there's something here that makes you feel like maybe almost smugly satisfied. Like, beware of being egotistical about this. Like, be humble, Scorpio, and accept this new emotional cup from Spirit with peace and humility. This is a big deal. It may rock your world a little bit as well. Like, you might have a close encounter or have some past memories coming up from like the very dawn of your ancestry's like lineage, maybe even like your star seed lineage, and it might rock your world a little bit. There might be somebody mirroring your energy in this, where like you're experiencing this and they are as well, and that's where this message is coming through. What's this message? The sun reversed. The sun reversed is the greatest good for all. It means the same thing reversed as it does upright in the tarot. Oh, this is really interesting. I don't know why, but I've never noticed that on the major arcana there's a period at the end of the title. There's a period at the end of all the titles. The sun, period. The Wheel of Fortune. Alright, so this message is somebody else becoming enlightened to like what you've been dealing with. Especially if you've been dealing with like car troubles or financial troubles or family matters. Loss of, my right ear's ringing, it's confirmation. Loss of home, loss of loyalty, people accusing you of like imbalances. This is you sending out your knight to retrieve your fortune. This is somebody coming forward and being like, oh, yeah, you were right. Sorry, I messed up. Also, I need your help. I'll give you this. This is somebody being like, I'll pay you to help me. Like, I need your help. And it's because this watcher or guardian or star person who's been watching over you maybe your whole life visited them. Huh. Okay. 3758. Anything else for Scorpios in this reading? This is a super cool reading. Three of Swords, Five of Cups, the Devil, Page of Swords. You know what I'm hearing with these, Scorpio? Is like, this is nothing new to you. This King of Pentacles is just like, I got my pentacle, I'm on my throne, I got my scepter. He's also got these bull horns around him. And I'm thinking Oya has bison horns, I think. But you're nurtured, you're taken care of, you know how to self-care, like manage your self-care, to nurture yourself, like you know how to stay grounded through all this weirdness, which is probably why you're a Scorpio. It's not necessarily weird also is what I'm hearing. It's normal, and we've created a world where it's not. Which is why you're like early earth dweller. Like you're from a time, or your lineage is from a time when it was normal, which is maybe why you've always felt a little bit out of place here. Heartbreak, disappointment, especially in like other people's devilish behaviors, your own even. It's all something you've seen before. It's something about you that others have seen. It's something you've seen in others. It's like you have an understanding of how to accept human nature and the natural law of like what it is to be a human. And so you realize that this process moving forward is going to be a bit of a slow one. Okay. Four of Pentacles reversed. Somebody's being greedy. Somebody may want you to help them, like, exorcise a greed demon, I'm hearing. Like a spirit of greed that's attached itself to them. Whoa, my arms, High Priestess. My arms got all, like, heavy and almost, like, disassociated when I said that, and then the High Priestess came out. Yeah. Somebody is recognizing that the spirit of greed has attached itself to them, and they are asking you to help it leave. Whoa. You might be like an exorcist or studying in the church. I've saw something else on Netflix that was saying that it's like actually really difficult to like the paperwork for getting an exorcism from the church is actually like a lot. It's a lot of paperwork. Queen of Wands, she's the magician. She's the magical queen of the tarot. I love this. Okay, you've got the sun reversed, so it's good all around for everybody. It's like you stepped into your sort of relationship with the divine. So anybody who's like betrayed you in the past or tried to take you down or whatever, it's like you're taking the high road, and it doesn't even bother you anymore because you just accept like human nature for what it is. It's not saying that what they did was okay, but you're also seeing that what they're dealing with right now is because they were sort of ignorant about what they were dealing with, and now they're seeing the karmic backlash, and you're like, yeah, I've been there. Okay, like, let me help you out. And you're doing this by these people, they may remain ignorant. They might not know anything about any of this, and they might not want to. This King of Wands reversed, King of Cups reversed, even the Hermit reversed. They might be sort of like stuck in their ways, people, but they're in your past. And they did give you this gift of understanding how to become self-satisfied and how to emotionally fill yourself or like be filled by the divine, or just, you know, enjoy your time alone or whatever. These people offered you lessons through these betrayals, and so there's a part of you that's learned to give them thanks. There was a reading I did, I don't know if it was like a couple months ago, I think, that was about that, like learning the lessons in the betrayals and like offering thanks and forgiveness to the people who've betrayed you in order to cut those karmic ties. So you're seeing that these people are receiving their karma literally just by living the existence that they're living, because like you're privy to this understanding of how karma works, and how people work, because you have this guardian angel who gives you like downloads, and you pray. So the Knight of Pentacles that you're sending forward is like a message about being a High Priestess or a Queen of Wands, or about embodying this King of Pentacles. Something about needing to be grounded, or how to stay grounded while like moving through the ethers. You might like train people how to lucid dream, or you're super into like occult knowledge. That's part of your lineage here. It's not really occult. It's like before the occult was even a thing. Like, I mean, like pre-written language. Like, your lineage is like people who had encounters with aliens and spirits and stuff. I mean, even hearing like Aboriginal, you might be like, might have an Aboriginal lineage. And then of course, oh yeah, so you might be like Nigerian or from Uganda. Let's see. So you're just fully embracing your gifts is all I'm seeing here, and doing so in a way that, like, you're allowing yourself to bring forth, like, the high priestess in you to the world. And this is how you're, what is it called? This is how you're adapting your avatar to be a high priestess. This King of Pentacles may also be somebody who comes in to help you or to support you in that. Queen of Cups. Yeah, you went from being the Queen of Cups to the High Priestess. It's like, this is your past identity. She's compassionate. It doesn't mean you're not compassionate. It's just that through the amount of compassion you had in this situation or these situations, you've achieved this or attained this High Priestess stature. Why is the Sun reversed? The Six of Cups. Oh, the Sun's reversed because you're still sort of like 1 foot in the past, 1 foot in the future. And I think that's why the Knight of Pentacles is here with the Chariot reversed and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. It's like as soon as you're able to leave the past in the past, the Sun, the Chariot, the Ten of Pentacles are all upright. How do you do that? 46:31 on the timer. Okay, so I'm gonna go to an extended version for how to sort of cut the cords to this past energy and how to work with this like close encounter or high priestesses like stuff going on. If this reading resonated with you, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. And for those of you who already have, I really appreciate you. It's a privilege to be able to read for you. If this is the end of the message that I have to deliver for you today, then trust that whatever was here for you offered you what you needed. And if you want to join me in the extended, you can do so either by joining my YouTube membership or going over to Patreon. You can sign up for a 1-week free trial over there. All my memberships and Patreon tiers are really reasonably priced, so check that out, and I will see you all soon. Thanks. Bye.